starstruck.
Yeah,
Judas Young.
This is a rematch. Judas is a very accomplished, very technical, very great high flyer. Wrestles around New Jersey mostly, and he's one heck of a wrestler. But I think he's going to have his hands full because, as you know, Bad Attitude Kevin Landry is no slouch, especially when you got Big Daddy on the outside.
Big Daddy, he's outnumbered 3-1 once again at ringside.
He's a yak on the outside, right?
But let's
He's very attractive, I'll give it that. I don't know. Big Daddy. There's a one and only Big Daddy.
seems to have some ambitions, so they might mistake it for a wild moose and take a shot at him. The rifles hanging on the wall there.
Well, I tell you, he's drawing angst of people again.
That man is just reeks negativity. He slit his own mouth his throat for a nickel. I wouldn't turn my back on him for a second. He has nothing nice to say about it.
You know, I think he went to Governor Ventura's old wardrobe closet and stole a couple bows or something.
I would not put it past him. I would not put it past him.
Looked like a big chicken with antlers or something. I don't know, a psychedelic chicken.
Well, if somebody did take a shot at him, it would be a shame because then he couldn't be Jason Knight's practice dummy for the single thing.
You better watch Jason. I tell you, all jokes aside, Big Daddy is a tremendous asset for any wrestler to have on the outside. He's
the closest thing to a manager of champions.
He is an excellent manager. He's very conniving, very devious. You can't ever take your eye off him. So it's really like wrestling two people.
It really is because he'll trip you up when you're bouncing off the ropes. He'll hit you with the chair. He'll distract the referee. Any number of things to get his man the victory.
Judas is a consummate professional, though. He knows it's going in. And he's trying to get the crowd behind, trying to even the odds a little bit. You get Kevin Landry and Big Daddy against Judas and the crowd.
Oh, Rocky, I see a notepad in your hands. I know you will be taking notes on Judas Young. He might even be coming after you one of these days.
Well, if he comes after me, I'm ready, but I will definitely respect his arrival because he is one heck of an asset to Acid Pro Wrestling. He's a star to watch. He's a star to watch.
I see championship gold in his future one of these days.
Well, he's got a lot of stamina. Okay, listen, you think you finish him off about 8 times, he'll come right back up. Don't be fooled by the size.
No. He checks in at about 175 pounds, but he's about 235 pounds in the heart department.
Absolutely.
He's most definitely.
So here we go.
2 locked up. Bad Attitude, Kevin Landry.
Isn't his quickness, Judas?
Rolls over into the headlock there. It's time for wrestling school, Kevin Landry.
Well, I tell you, Judas is doing what he has to do. He's giving up a lot of weight, so he's got to be quick on him and try to cut his air off.
Yes,
in order to keep him off of his feet, because if he lets Kevin's power, see, he's being real quick again.
I think he definitely has him outmatched in speed, and he seems to be working on the arm of Kevin Landry, which is not a bad strategy, because then he'll be able to get him up for suplexes and what have you.
It's an excellent strategy, and it's working. I think he learned a little bit from last time he was tuning at it. Judas was ready for this.
He had the carpet pulled out from under him. As far as I'm concerned, he had him in for a 6 count at Big Daddy, not been at ringside.
That's the advantage of Big Daddy.
It's a disadvantage to anyone else Kevin Landry is in the ring with.
Still doing great work on him. See now, he let go of the arm. That might have been a mistake because his right arm's still good.
Kevin Landry is trying to find his way out of this headlock here. Judas Young has a good handle on him. And he seems to be attempting a suplex here, and no. Irish whip. Ducks under the clothesline.
Nice.
Tries to roll him up. Did not work out. Ducks a second clothesline.
Nice.
Excellent. Sunset flip. Too early in the match. Kevin Landry knew that was coming. Gets the leg. 2 count only.
He's wrestling really smart here.
Drop kick.
Hey, that's a heck of a drop kick if I do say so myself.
Now, Judas Young, if he ever heard the Rocket Fred Curry complimenting his drop kick, he could die a happy man. Most definitely.
Judas is wrestling pretty smart.
That is a heavy compliment. And great leverage maneuver takes Kevin Landry to the outside.
He's a tremendous worker. He really did his homework coming into this matchup.
And we get some fireworks here. Surf! Launch it to the outside.
It takes Big Daddy, Landry, everyone out who was on that side of the ring. Unbelievable.
Outstanding. That man is just capable of the seemingly impossible in the squared circle. Most definitely.
Kevin, I hate to say it, Kevin's getting a little outclassed here.
He is. Judas Young is putting on a wrestling clinic. He's taking it to him. He doesn't even know where he is.
Oh,
Big Daddy worked there.
Advantage.
There it is. Oh, I didn't do a thing. Somebody shoot. Somebody shoot that.
Ah, here we go. See, that's what Big Daddy brings to the table.
Hammer-like forearms. Enough to put most anybody out.
It's like a sledgehammer coming down in the back. Judas using the quick. Oh my God!
There's a big boot to his punk rocks, if you will.
Well put, Johnny. Well put. Now that's going to take Judas out for a while. It was a smart move by Kevin. All in all, I don't approve of those tactics, as you know, but it is effective. Say the least.
Say the least. It's got him the upper hand in this matchup.
Yeah. Now he can start working with that power.
And now he's returning the favor. He's working on Judas's left arm, and there's a Jujigatami. That's a judo hold.
That's a very
right in the
painful
center of the ring. Judas Young is writhing in pain.
He's got to watch his shoulders there. Now, the Holyoke Joe, best ref in a 5-mile radius. If
you don't believe him, ask him. I'll tell you.
As Joel Gertner and Jason Knight put out, he should be making a count there when Judas's shoulder is in.
Indeed.
The crowd seems to be behind him now.
Now, it's not very often you get the opportunity to call these matches with an actual wrestler. Let me ask you, as far as the strategy that Kevin Landry is using right now, he's working on Judas's left arm. Would you try to take out the legs of Judas, go to the lower back?
If I were working Judas, yeah, I definitely might go on the legs and the lower back. Try to keep him on the ground, but
find that you're not on the end of one of those somersault plunges and you're Big Daddy.
Yeah, but Kevin's strategy is pretty effective. He's so powerful that working on the arm, any part of your body, anything Kevin does, you're going to feel it all over, especially the next day.
There's a Northern Lights suplex with the arm.
Yeah, he hooked the hammer. He's still working on that arm. Northern Lights is a great move, but when you hook that hammer lock, the pressure comes down, not only on your back, not only on the back of your neck, but his arm too. He's got to be feeling that. He's giving away a lot of power here, and it doesn't look good for him right now.
In such pain, he won't be able to concentrate on the match. And more shoulder blocks.
Oh.
Shoulder first into the turnbuckle. He's really, really working that arm, and things are not boding very well for Judas at this point. And there's Big Daddy. That certainly does not help have Big Daddy choking you. He's not exactly small.
No, not at all. Oh, he just drinks a fan's beer, you see?
The Big Daddy.
Big Daddy thinks he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, the Root Crew in the front row, they're big fans of Big Daddy, I guess.
I hope I don't come across him in the future, because you better not pull that crap in me.
No, you don't drink another man's beer.
No. Anyway, back to the action.
There's a knee lift.
Nice gut wrench into a...
Power.
Wow. That is power personified. And Kevin's very smart when he wrestles. Very methodical, very calculated. He's not taking that much energy out of himself while he punishes Judas. Very smart, very great veteran, Kevin Landry.
Yes, he just always knows what he's doing in that ring. He's a great ring general, if you will.
As dirty as he might be, still goes back to run.
Oh, that is...
Now, you can't pull those ropes in front of the ref. Joe better do his job in there.
That looks to be a variation of a Japanese hold, stranglehold gamma. And,
Judas still has life, though.
Oh, you can't ever count that kid out.
I'm telling you.
Things aren't going in his favor right now. Kevin Landry is slowing down the pace of the matchup, and at any given moment, Judas can rock you with one of those unorthodox maneuvers out of nowhere, and that'll be it for you.
Strikes just like lightning. Punk isn't dead, and neither is Judas.
Most definitely not.
I think Kevin should try to finish him off here. Like I said, the longer the match goes on, the more advantage it is for Judas Young.
Kevin Landry is probably going to be looking for that airplane spin, his finishing maneuver, and Judas Young jumps over him.
Using his quickness.
This is the forearm. And what do we hear? Fireworks right here, ladies and gentlemen. Swinging bulldog.
Unbelievable.
Outstanding maneuver from Judas Young, but he's just been rocked. He can't capitalize.
I tell you, after taking all that punishment, I don't know how he did that bulldog from the apron to inside. Amazing move. I have nothing but respect for him.
And there's a falcon arrow from Judas Young, right in the middle of the ring.
That's a lot of weight he's picking up, too.
Yes, like as we said, he's got about a 60-pound weight disadvantage here, and we still managed to get him up.
We're going to get his head cut off.
Once again, he goes for them punk rocks of Judas Young.
Kevin's feeling the effects, though.
Both men have just been ravaged here. Both men putting on a clinic.
Stiff shot to the chin. See, that's what the Holyoke Joe should be keeping his eye on. His closed fist right to the chin.
Split him wide open. Both men here jockeying for position. And Judas gets him over.
From the top. Unbelievable. He's got him. 1, 2. That's a heartbreaker for Judas Young. That's the kind of pin he needs to get over Kevin Landry at this point in time. He doesn't need to crawl over Big Daddy on the outside, too, I'll tell you that.
No, he does not. You don't ever want to be close to Big Daddy when you have the match within your grasp, because he will pull the carpet out right up from underneath your feet.
He will. Judas is getting pumped up here, trying to get the crowd into it, using his advantage. Block punch.
Hard right hand.
Another
Make
one.
it 2. And 3. Irish whip. Leg lariat.
Beautiful leg, Larry.
Nicely done.
Now he's cooking.
Look out. What are we going to see? Drop kick finds the mark.
Right to the lower back area. That's painful. Right there. You know, Judas isn't soft in them shoes either.
Most definitely not. There's another Irish whip. There's like those sledgehammer-like forearms that finds the mark right in the small of the back.
He made a big mistake lowering his head there. He thought he had him. And we've seen this.
Oh, Judas sits out.
Slips it.
And double underhook.
This should be it. This should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big Daddy.
There we have it. And
The Big
once
Daddy.
again, Olio Joe should just forget about him. There's not a truthful bone in that man's
He's gonna
body.
get it now, though. He is.
He's in big trouble.
Big shot to Big Daddy.
I mean, I wouldn't pass up an opportunity to hit the man either, but he's got Kevin Landry right behind him. And there's a boot to the midsection.
What lesson did we learn from Apollo when turning back on the man, especially when it's Kevin Landry?
And this does not look good for Judas Young unless he can find some kind of escape, and he does not.
And you're not getting up from that one.
Most definitely not. And there is 3 for... And he had him. We saw it. We both counted to 5.
He had him beat. But Big Daddy coming on the outside, and Judas making a mistake of going after him. You got to stay focused in there. Still, what an effort by Judas Young on the much bigger man.
Yes.
And much more superior as far as years go. It's really a heartbreaker. But you know, that's a scumbag, Big Daddy, coming into effect again. I really don't like him that much, Johnny. I'll tell you the truth.
I'm not nuts about the man either.
I know you're not a big fan of his either. He's going to get what's coming to him. He's going to mess with the wrong guy like Jason Knight.
He
And
does not pick his opponents wisely.
not at all.